Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Let's rock.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh!
I have a notoriously dry sense of humor.
You really are incredibly stupid, aren't you? I like that in a man.
I'd be insulted, but I know you're serious.
You sound so sure of yourself.
I don't look as dumb as I am.
God damn you all to hell!
We can go back to your place right now and I'll pack your shit! Help, please! Carpet day! I'm retarded?
Traveling comes naturally to car number 3 as he's a licensed airplane pilot. Welcome, please, Enormous Genitals.
Hey, if it'll get me a couple 100 miles across the country, I'll take a shot in the mouth. Yes, get over there!
You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm f***ing coming!
Yes! I like it.
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu? Who the hell is this?
Black Dynamite? It's your Aunt Billy.
Now, Aunt Billy, how many times I told you not to call here and interrupt my kung fu?
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I coalesce the vapor of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
I just want to hang out.
No big deal. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
What is going on, gang? And happy Monday and welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm one of your hosts, the Jerk, over there, right there. I'm the Jerk. And we have a lot of guests tonight, and I think that will be ultra fun. We also have a newcomer who you've never seen on this show. So let me start getting the gang in here. First up, let me go through all my new assets because this just sucks. They changed StreamYard and all my buttons are fucked up and I just learned them. But let's get this motherfucker Toy Gaines in here.
Nothing but excuses from you, Jerk. I've learned that about you.
Nothing. I'm all of them.
What's up, Jerk? A lot of crazy stuff in the world. So I hope this show could be everyone's fortress of solitude. Clark Gaines here for you on Superman Week. So let's have some fun. I'll quit yapping and let you do your job.
All right. Next up, let's get the translucent one in here. Zakainen.
There he is.
Need some batteries over there, buddy.
Yeah, he's working so hard on YouTube, so he can't replace anything.
I haven't been doing anything on YouTube. Now
I know you fell off the map. You fell off the map. Brother, I almost got worried about you. I was like, what?
By the way, I thought he was like mad at me or something.
Facebook is the worst way to get a hold of me, everyone. Just to let everyone that was trying to get, thank you. People reached actually, shout out to our little community here. You guys reached out to me. My family doesn't. But you guys are my family. Thank you.
And speaking of family, we can't do a Monday night without this guy. It always seems empty. Mikey.
Hi, guys.
Hi. How are you?
I'm
My
doing better
God,
than
your
Zakainen,
hair.
so
Your hair is magnificent.
It is.
it's all Conan
So
O'Brien
good.
today. Like it's
Oh, it
Look at
is.
that.
It's
Eraserhead.
zesty.
Yeah. Shades of Eraserhead.
man,
What do you got in the radiator?
my
Put you in black
superpower.
and white.
All right. And before we continue,
I like it.
let's get this guy in here. He goes to every show. I mean, all of them. He is a world
Sure.
traveler. He has a very awesome, fun podcast that has a bunch of shows. I think it's Friday. They got one after this one, and usually wherever.
Tuesday.
So let's get him in here. Abby, how are you, sir?
Doing well. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, man. I was just trying to figure out all the people to get on the show, and I was just like, holy shit, I haven't asked him. So my apologies.
Not at all, dude. Not at all.
Yeah, I just kind of fly by the seat of my
That
pants.
wasn't me,
And
Audie.
I have
That's
we have guests kind
right
of
here.
lined up here and there,
Yeah.
but like
Oh,
I'm
I understand.
terrible at keeping track.
Terrible.
I totally get it. When I first started, I think I was like 3 months in with guests, and thankfully no changes, so that was a lot easier. But that was a hell of a thing to manage.
Yeah,
So-
you were a machine though. You asked me months and months ahead
Yeah.
of time, I remember. And I was like, wow, I was like, this guy ain't playing around, man.
So now it's like I don't go past like 2 weeks. This is hard.
Yeah.
It's easier. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, shooting too far ahead and you have to worry about other people's schedules, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And like after a couple months, anything can happen and change. So I could see that.
Oh man, shout out to Mython. I still miss Mython. He's still doing
I
okay,
do.
everybody. But man, he was like 3 to 4
MTP.
months in advance. I was like, Mython, you just started your show. This is next year you're scheduled into.
Yeah.
I was scheduled in February, so I understand.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's like there's like a few people that are genuine adults that you do have to plan for. There's like,
Yes.
that's it. There's just like a handful that you ever encounter. They're like, well, I have a family and stuff. I'm not used to like having to form like an agenda, you know. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
3 months. Okay, that's cool.
Yep, but there's some people you got to pin down in advance. Like I've been trying to get Hatter on this damn show forever, and you know I had to schedule that with him like far out. So,
Oh man, Hatter would be a lot of fun to have on.
oh well, he's next Monday.
Oh, is
Next
he?
Monday, yeah, next Monday.
Just make sure he doesn't eat a gummy beforehand.
Oh, I'm
Oh, God.
totally ready for it. Now, we're
that
the
fucking
riffraff
A
over
100th
here.
episode,
so-
He was on cloud 9, you know,
Oh,
sleeping on cloud 9.
Week.
Flipboard, baby.
I got Flipboard.
What
I
is
got
that?
my
Yay.
he talked me into doing this stupid thing with his salesmanship. I ended up getting that coin.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a solid coin, though.
The Frank. You know what? I could stop an intruder with this like 100%. Yeah, this isn't like a
How cool
chocolate
that would've
covered,
been
you
to have
know,
with your Pogs.
gold coin. Do what? Oh, Pog.
How cool that would have been to have with your Pogs. Like you just lay out this solid gold piece.
Oh, like the super slammer.
Yeah, like everybody pulls out their bullshit plastic ones. You're like, yeah, boom, just
Yeah, through the table.
on the cafeteria table, chipped out a piece of linoleum or something.
No domino, motherfucker. That's
Definitely an idea you could give him too for next week, because he'll do that too. He'll turn that shit into a pog set.
You know what? You're right. A golden Flipboard Pog set.
Yeah, you would do that in a heartbeat.
That's awesome. So, gentlemen, we'll talk about our weekends. Everybody had a holiday weekend, and Gaines will go first because Monday seems to be like Gaines gets a slideshow for his weekend. So now I'm gonna have to start doing that, but let's do
putting you to work.
let's
Making
do
you have an actual
Gaines's
fucking show on Monday instead of four assholes jerking
What
each
are you
other off.
doing to me? What are you doing to me?
God forbid.
I like it,
assholes,
Matt.
but
I'm fast and loose. Fast and loose.
Listen, I like fast and loose, but if I happen to fucking see something, I'm not. I want to get it off my chest. Okay, and yeah, we liked the way this figure looked through like the lens of like the bad pictures we had. So now this is a better look, and this.
Well,
is,
no,
looks like
it's a terrible picture. I got a
Well, it's not
blurry
clear.
one.
I don't know where the fuck.
I should have got it, but
all the
I
hell
did
and
this.
back.
I really did this last minute. So,
Do we know what's on his chest? All them little gold things, Abby. What are those things?
Yeah, those are Navy SEAL tridents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
okay.
from the Fallen Brothers.
Oh, that's clever. I love this figure. Love the look of it.
Oh, dude.
So I saw this
I'm all
on
about Blackbeard Gaines.
Oh, this is amazing.
great.
The whole black storyline. I hope he does a comic.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of work, though, man. Like doing
I'm
comics
sure.
and lining that shit up is a nightmare.
Not for Quentin J. Bedwell. Get on it,
A
Quentin.
mini comic would be cool.
Oh yeah,
Mini
no
comic would be-
pressure there, Quentin. Just do a sequential, 23-page book for him.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I've already started customizing pirates just to add to the two that are coming out. So
Oh,
There's a
smart.
lot of people
That is
I
a-
was
that
hearing
is
that
a
have already
fun-
started doing that.
Yeah, you can do the peg legs, the hook, the patch, the scurvy,
Yep.
the VD, all that.
The barnacle,
all of it, all of
the
it. yeah.
grog.
The VD's already there. You don't have to customize it. It's there.
It's hidden.
All I gotta say
That's
is
fun. Give
down
him a
the
little,
road, they need like an oracle on their ship or something crazy. That would be cool.
Mermaid tits.
Yeah, it's fun. And this,
Oh man, Mikey, a mermaider.
Damn it, Matt, calm down. Hide your erection. For God's sakes, we're on YouTube.
so this guy's the leader, correct?
Yeah.
Must be
Blackbeard,
Blackbeard. And look at that.
Yeah.
Now this is what I'm curious because this cloth wired cloak, very nice, different. Is this still going to be that $30 price point? Did we hear anything
No,
about
he
that?
said it would. He said it would be like an exclusive or another.
Maybe. Yeah. He hasn't landed on what he's going to do with this because this pops, man. This just adds that extra layer of oomph.
Yeah,
it does. But wouldn't this
It
be
does.
a cool accessory to be packed by itself? Like, so you could get a bunch of kits with cloaks in them. I mean, that would be dope.
True.
Do an accessory pack, Mikey, like that?
Not have to get a $40 figure. Just get the pirate accessory pack, and it comes with.
Or do army ponchos the same way. You know what I mean? Have them cut and shaped the same way. It would all work.
I mean, I think he'll likely do that. Is what I imagine. I think this is his first soft goods.
I think
in the line.
Outside of the ghillie suit.
Ghillie suit.
Yeah, the ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Which he did pack by itself with the winter one. So who knows?
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Every time I see more of this figure, this is a must purchase or much pre-order.
Yeah.
Much to do about nothing.
Much to do
Definitely.
about nothing.
Fucking A.
Shakespeare.
Long
games.
weekend. I worked all weekend like a fucking schlep. Oh, I saw this.
This is fantastic, by the way. This
might
is
be the best. And
it
listen,
is. And you found this, or did you?
No.
find
If
the
I found
picture?
this, I would have bought it. I would have fucking bought this.
Yeah, this is epic.
Is that Scott Baio Superman? What is that?
It's
It's
awesome.
Mattel's Henry Cavill. It looks like the Fonz.
It's
in
like
there.
1,000 years old. Like,
Yeah.
totally.
Last year of the line. Now, I don't condone figure swapping. It's fucked up. It fucks up inventory. It fucks up things for collectors. But the price point on this Superman is so messed up that I'm fine with this. I applaud him. And this is almost like an art. This is an art.
Oh man, putting that dog in there where Crypto's supposed to be is just epic, dude. Just epic.
Yeah, the effort put into this is impressive.
He probably returned it
right-
and then
right, Mikey,
came
this
back
is-
the next day and took a picture.
That is an
This
upper
is
echelon
fucking-
effort. I'm impressed.
It's like art, man. This is fucking like. I love it.
I'd like
Is
to
this
know,
a
like
Best
Tim
Buy?
Disavowed. I'd like to know Tim's take on this one.
That looks like a Walmart tag to me.
The Walmart. Okay.
still epic.
Yeah.
Now,
what a great idea, KJ.
Hey, what's going
I love
on,
it.
KJ?
So yeah, I saw this over the weekend as well.
Did you get it? Did you get Henry Winkler Superman?
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, so any
what was this?
No, I mean I wish.
You surprised me. What is
now? If you're a Motu fan, you recall this was
of course.
This is Ramen is remaking the carrier from the old Motu line that Mattel has not made this yet, and that thing was a nice vintage toy, but it's very brittle. So this is out of nowhere for him to make this, and it looks like it's bending somewhere along that spine. So this is very cool. I don't know if it's for Origins or Masterverse or both, but I like it.
I will tell you the vintage one. The vintage one is a peg warmer. Nobody wants to buy that shit. No one.
Because
I have like
I have
I have like
theories-
7 of them, like just stacked in the back, and we have it like.
And you know why?
Competitively priced.
I think because it
does take up
it
a
breaks.
shitload of room.
So they know as soon as they put them figures on it, it's going to break and it takes up room. But one that's durable, that's posable, I don't know. I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I
neat.
mean, especially now with you have Savage and you have Mythic Legions guys. They're going to take this into their world too. So.
Absolutely.
I mean, shit.
And
You
it
could
doesn't
just
look
bury it in sand, and it just looks like bones.
Yeah.
That would look
True.
cool.
Like that. Fill it with Frazetta girls.
And be broke forever.
Abby, you're the only one that can bankroll that.
Yeah, you're the only one who can do it.
Hey, Gaines, isn't this your editor right here?
This is my editor who
Yeah,
loves
checking.
to fuck with me constantly. And he's a huge Big A. He helped discover Big A. So that's,
That's his claim to fame.
And this guy,
You said he's a huge bigot. I was like, that's not happening. You shouldn't advertise.
he's a very,
that's
he's a very
always good.
he's a
huge
talented
bigot.
young man.
Terrible
He's one, you know what I like about that
He's
guy?
a piece of shit.
I admire people that are super talented and are as flat broke as I am. You know what I mean? It's just like has all this talent, didn't do a fucking thing with it. So I respect that, Jimmy.
Oh, where are we? I'm trying to get there. We go.
StreamYards again rearranged
Story.
everything.
Yeah.
Lovely
Plus, I'm
streamers.
retarded, so it doesn't help.
Oh, this is a good idea for the battle boner. Fill it with White Claws.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Man,
Take it to the beach.
This
Holy
guy
shit.
over here will
Yeah.
Literally be the
Wonderful.
size of a Johnson.
Holy
Like,
shit.
would
That
be
is a
dope.
really fun idea.
I love it.
My fig voice with the clutch comment. That's a really fun idea. A
That's
lot.
your
Like
question, boy.
it was the 80s, so Coke was probably at every meeting, and
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Very
Motu.
funny.
Like, how else are you coming up with those ideas? Come on.
Hey,
now.
Those guys
Exactly.
run some shit. Yeah.
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 They just write
So, yeah, I
down
saw
the
them fun
dumbest
things that-
idea, put it on a wall, throw darts until you hit one.
Yeah, they're like, that's an idea. How can we take it up a notch? Like, what if his head rotated? And they're like, interesting. Okay, go on.
What if its
we had a
neck
dog skeleton,
extended like a
You could
giant
jam
metal?
figures into its ribs. Like, that's a good idea.
I think less Coke though goes into that whatever that walker is.
Oh, that's
That's the
is-
dragon
That's
thing.
when I was a kid, I was like, that's the dumbest thing. That's a lot of Coke, is what I'm gonna say.
That's like
Yeah,
ayahuasca
work.
shit. Like a guy was like halfway in
That
a
was-
different dimension
It was a
and
hallucination.
thought of that.
Him and his buddy Simple Simon came up with that one.
Oh, too
Mm-mm.
funny. So
That's it from
guess
that's all I saw
I'll
over the
go-
weekend.
yeah, I that's all I got from you. Was there one more? Did I?
That's
miss
all.
one?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
that
also
was-
saw the Yankees get their ass kicked by the Mets. No, that's it.
Fuck yeah, as a
Mm.
Canaan. Thank you, Russell.
Mm.
Don't encourage
Well, I didn't do anything but housework, so I ain't got nothing good to say. I built a gazebo that came in a million pieces, and it really sucked. And
Jerks gazebo.
there's like a there's like
you
a
serving
fucking.
drinks in that gazebo.
It's for my wife. Like this is like this third one because it's been like the first one got crushed by a tree when my fucking deck got ruined and my house got hit by a tree. Then she bought one that I ill-advised her on, and the water on the roof collapsed it. And then I bought one with a roof for her, and it came in like 3,000 pieces. So, yeah, it sucks.
Does that not sound like Monty Python Holy Grail right there?
Oh, it's horrible.
First castle we built sank into the swamp. The second castle we built, it sank into the swamp. But the third one still stands.
Not yet. I'm still like, I gotta get a priest over here to bless my gazebo. He's like, please, let it last like a year. Give me 1 year, please. So, yeah, and it's just as costly where it's not worth fucking with my homeowner's insurance. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
yeah,
they're like, well, yeah, you know, so it's like, fuck that.
You can talk about an old
goes on in the
D&D
gazebo,
trope,
Jerk.
by the way, gazebos.
Exactly. Nothing for me. I hate being outside. I like being in here.
Those fucking summertime, man. Like in theory, summer's awesome until you fucking leave the house.
Yeah, and then you walk like 20 feet. And you're like, and you're sweating.
Sweating.
Yeah,
you got the ball cheese. You're getting bit by
out here in the
mosquitoes.
Midwest.
Bronzer almost died to a tick.
Oh, Jesus. He is a skinny little sick guy.
So you appreciate the U.S. summers if you have been to like countries like India or any other place when it's just ridiculously hot and humid.
I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine, man.
The smells alone are too much for me, Abby.
Yeah.
By the way, if you did a gazebo review, that would be amazing.
I just want to drop kick it. Believe me, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh, you wasted all this time.
There's just a flatbed full of supplies. Like, what's up, everybody?
Let's build a
gazebo. Build,
dude. I'd be torn to doing a members
box.
only.
I'm your host, Roger Murtaugh.
This old gazebo.
Oh my god! It would be so boring. Like, and also, I
like
found
this
that
idea.
there's a bee's nest in a light fixture right where I was building it, so I had to dodge like yellow jackets all day.
It sounds like the
Charge
Lord
people
is
to
giving
come
you
to fucking
several
Jerk's
hints.
gazebo.
Right?
I do like that.
not that
Charging for like
impressive.
wedding photo. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I
got
might
Tim.
be
Shout out Spicy
poo-pooing.
Tim.
Yeah, I might be poo-pooing, but Tim's got it bad. Like, he just bought a house and he had somebody build a deck and they crushed his sewer pipe. Brant, and they crushed it so bad that all the pieces went in and jammed it up at the fucking septic.
Good Lord.
So his brand new, like, he moved in a week ago.
Yeah.
I wish
No,
Tim would have
I'm
filmed
sorry.
it like he was at Ollie's. Oh, you know, Jerk?
He did.
Like, say
He
Tim
made
filmed
a
it like
fucking
at Ollie's.
video, dude. He did. He's over
No,
the
I
guy's
mean, like-
shoulder and shit. I swear.
Is
I
he?
swear. Go.
Is he
yeah.
commentating
Okay,
like
hang
the
on.
video?
I gotta.
Yeah, I
You have a guy
always
right here. Here he is.
through
He's
it. Yeah.
$2.99.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so
Bring
good.
Rocco in to look under those
gotta
shelves.
watch it.
Yeah. Tim doesn't fuck around, man. He's content king, man. He's just like, all right, let me get it. He's like, well, all right, I'm gonna get over here. And then he goes in the pro mode.
I got to watch it now.
You'll see
If he
it, man.
commentates,
Abby, if you ever
man.
see Tim at a show,
Mhm.
walk with him just a little bit, like down an aisle, and like he'll talk to you, have a conversation, and then he grabs his phone and he's just like, and here we have the da, 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 and he goes like in the
Yeah.
pro mode. You're like,
Yep.
whoa,
Dude.
what just happened?
That's like
And
an
then-
instant flip.
and then it turns off and he goes right back to the conversation.
Oh wow,
It's amazing. It's
Professional.
amazing.
Yeah.
that's great.
I
actually.
posted the link to Tim's video in the sewer pipe adventure. I posted that in there. And further adventure of HGC for $2. Did the gazebo have a barcode?
I bet it had plenty of legal shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it came in 2 gigantically heavy boxes that my wife didn't help me carry. So, like,
Oh,
I almost killed myself just carrying the boxes. Yeah, it was no fun.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Especially in this fucking heat, man.
Yeah, that
I
too,
applaud
man.
you
That
for-
too.
Fuck that. Oh,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I won't pay somebody to build something. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'll fucking do it.
So you
And
gotta
then
just get friendly with your neighbors.
true.
Oh, my neighbors think I'm like the fucking Clopex over here, man. like, believe me, that I'm the scary guy on the block. Believe me, nobody comes
Oh,
near my
got you.
house.
It's so funny.
I'm-
I have my neighbor. If I need work done around my house, I just go to him. He's like a handyman, like not by
Sweet.
profession, but like just he's really good at building stuff and doing stuff.
Sweet.
So every time
That's
it's like,
perk.
you want to get a drink, and just you bring up the idea. He's like, let's go do it right now. I was like, okay.
Oh,
I said, we'll just go to the store, get wood, all the supplies, and then
Nice.
he'll just start building it.
That you
Hell
can't
yeah.
beat that. You
Yeah.
can't beat that shit. That's so awesome.
Very lucky in that situation.
Definitely. How about
Can
you,
I, Larry?
Zakainen?
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
I was
I wanted
busy
Larry Gaines out
dying.
for a minute, and then I'll
Yeah.
shut
Oh,
up. I'm just.
No,
Oh,
my shit's
go-
done.
no,
That's
no.
easy. I didn't do a damn thing. It's all you, Gaines.
You didn't do a damn thing. You didn't get a tan. I know that. I could see that.
No, I
He
just,
did.
in
He
bed to be
did.
bigger.
he's a little. He's a little.
He's a little redder. Hint of
Yeah,
red.
he's
tiny
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Well,
there might
a
be
little red.
some pink in there, like a little pink.
Yeah. Tiny bit.
That's from the
What'd
internal
you do?
bleeding.
He went and got the mail when he came back inside.
Good Lord, they get the
He
mail.
was
It's
like
fucking hot out
powder.
there.
He was starting to
Yeah.
catch on fire.
I'm like got talcum powder.
I
and I'm
need
like
my
running out there.
parasol. I need my parasol.
I almost brought that out from my car when we went to the pool with Mikey BMW. I was that close to getting my umbrella.
I just assumed you'd look like Caliban from from Old Man Logan. Like you just come out with a shamag,
The goggles.
long sleeve shirt, welding goggles.
Oh man.
I'll just come wrapped up, looking like Monster Force, Invisible Man, just
Oh, that
bandages.
thing's cool.
It was crazy while you were sitting there and the sun glistened off your leg. It was like I was sitting across from Emma Frost. Like it looked like diamond skin.
like
I
he
do
went
not sparkle, you
diamond
son of a
mode.
bitch. You take that
Oh, you
back.
sparkle. You shine bright like a diamond, my boy.
All right, I'm bringing it out. He did it. Hang on. You go ahead. Talk. I got a picture of Mikey. I got you. Mikey knows what picture I'm going to bring up too.
I do.
Go get him, Larry.
You bitch.
You.
Avi.
Yeah.
You had the Friday show, and if I mentally I'm doing my own time frame, and then 6 months in, your partner called it quits. Was that a shock to you? Were you prepared for that? What went down exactly? If you give us a little behind the scenes.
Honestly, like I had an idea that he was kind of something was up. You could tell he was not interested anymore. And
Okay.
It's funny enough. I had spoken to Talib and Max the night. I guess after one of the Tuesdays after open mic night, I talked to them and invited them on to be co-hosts. That way, if Brandon doesn't need to show up, he doesn't have to. There'd be a break for him. But then literally the next night, he was like, "I think I'm done." So I was like, I expected it, but he said things opened up for him when he spoke with we had Tucker Art on the show, and he made a comment about like us living like 40-year-old virgins with toys everywhere in the house, and single, and that kind of hit him a little bit because like literally if you walked into his place, there's toys in every single room.
Tucker's literally, I mean, he's got a whole gigantic crate container of toys.
Yeah. But
he's got to
but
think. He's got to think who he's talking to here.
I know, but here's the thing though. Like this is like it's in his kitchen. He used to do a show. Yeah. So like now today, like I did a show with him recently as like a pre-record, and he like you could see like living furniture, right? He had a couch, which was nice.
Thin to herd.
Yeah, exactly. So he's been selling a lot and getting out of different lines, and I mean, who knows? He might be done completely. I have no idea, but that just kind of opened his eyes, and he's been spending money on other things like furniture, vacuum. We had a discussion about Dyson vacuums.
I mean, you should responsibly have the things in life before you collect all this shit.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
don't. So I get it. If he did it vice versa, then yeah, that's I couldn't do that. Like if
you
I didn't
open
have
your
a
fridge and you have action figures in your fridge, you got a problem.
What about Iceman? God damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
Or when you go to your
Well, he goes
fridge
in the
and it's
freezer,
a
so you
little
can
like
freeze his sled.
Yeah.
you know, $5 fucking 112 scale fridge.
There's got to be a bet. There's got to be a bet.
It's 112 scale.
Yeah. This is my fridge.
I keep all my
It's
dark
funny
hands.
enough. Funny enough though, like I've known him for years, right? So, and every year I'm always like, dude, you need to save money. Like stop buying so much on toys. Like,
Jesus, you said this to him?
well, I
Yeah,
buy a
but
lot.
he has bad. Then
He's got
Brandon
his
had a
shit
fucking
together.
problem.
Yeah, but I have my shit together. Like, I mean, I treat
Yeah.
my savings account like a bill every month. It's
Sure.
a bill.
Well, yeah, but
So-
Abby, I'm saying you also have action figures in your laundry room.
I do. Well, that's that was space that was not taken by my wife. So I asked
Right.
her, and she's like, "Yeah, you could do it for now." I was like,
You
"All right, great."
utilized it.
Yeah.
Smart man.
real,
Utilize it.
real quick, Ron Ivy.
Ron.
He's probably a day one dog here for $4.99.
Yeah.
My daughter divorced my carpenter son-in-law. I haven't talked to her in 3 months.
Whoa.
I get that. I get it.
I mean, negativity, Ron. Get out
I
of here
get
with
it.
that.
I get it, Ron. 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And-
Ron.
On Tuesday, you do what's called open mic, which is very, very cool. It's great for the community because a lot of people that view us want to speak their mind,
Yeah.
and it gives them an opportunity. I know I saw Stu for lunch on there recently, and I was very excited to see Stu
Yeah.
yapping. Have you
Yep.
now? It's an open invite, so have you gotten someone that you were like worried about, or you could tell within the first? You don't have to name names, but you could tell within the first few minutes, like this might go fucking south.
Yeah.
There's only been
And why
one
was it
time-
Zakainen?
There's only been one time where we did an open mic night. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I think something ridiculous. I think Zakainen, you were there. But that was the only time where a situation went sour and in a bad direction, and I had to
Oh.
delete that episode.
I was there
Really?
for that one
Okay,
too.
so-
Yeah, that was
So
that was a
Yeah,
wild.
boy,
I-
that was a very south
that one.
episode.
There was-
that was
without-
a abort. Call it. I'm getting out of here. Everyone
Yeah.
should
Now-
follow.
It was a little
Yeah, you
boozy.
just
can
did,
you
yeah.
can you talk about it, or do you not want to? It's fine if you don't want to.
I mean, I don't want to mention names because I refuse to mention.
Yeah, no, you don't have to
names.
mention names, of course.
But I mean, there was like death threats made, weird
Death
comments.
threats made.
That's when Zakainen disappeared right after that threat.
Death threats.
There was
about
a comment about how somebody was the only person on the stream at the moment that had Minecrafted somebody. And I went, and it was random. I'm like, why did you even say that? No, man, I'm out of here. What are we going to have a competition? Like, no, I Minecrafted somebody last night. I'll Minecraft somebody right now. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Real
Abort.
dumb. It was real dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got a little weird. But again, that's the influence of alcohol that plays a big role. And I mean, what for me it was different because this is my. I guess these people were part of my like local clique. And they were part of my group, so it was a little weird. But I mean, you know, at IshCon, one of them came up to me in a drunken state for an hour and a half, talked to me again in a very drunken state, and there was people literally waiting around for that entire hour and a half to make sure a fight wouldn't break out.
Good.
And
That's
I was
why
just like, listen, I just told the guy, I was like, listen, I don't care anymore,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't want to hang out either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not gonna hang out. We're not friends. Like, you don't have the invite to come back to my house. So
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
but other than that, open mic night's been
Other
pretty
than
chill.
the attempted murder, everything's been fine. Right.
Yeah, everything's been great. I mean, the only issues I have is when people talk over
What's
each
a little
other.
murder between friends, really?
Well, talking over each other is
Yeah.
it's almost impossible. Even when we have three of us, I think I'm always blabbering over someone. It's
It
just,
happens.
You know,
Exactly.
though that part.
Yeah, just
it can
randomly
weed
someone
itself
will
out.
throw something on a screen. Oh, this is Mikey poolside doing flash dance. That's right. Here we go. Yeah.
That's
What
what
a-
it looks like.
What a feeling.
I'm for the money. Mikey's packing heat, baby.
Don't talk about my heat.
What you got in there? The fucking pepperoni fucking sausage? What's in
It's
there?
okay. It's okay to open carry in Texas. Just be thankful I was concealing myself.
What are you, tripod over there?
Nah, it's like a fire hose situation. Just jam it back into the sleeve.
Look at fucking Mikey. All right.
Something
right.
Mikey, we didn't get to your weekend. How was your weekend?
I think it's pretty good if he's single when he's packing that pepperoni.
You want to
Pretty
taste
fun.
some Capicola? Come on over.
I think he had a good weekend.
It was all right. I
Me too.
I pretty much just hunkered down and did some painting, and I went outside as little as possible.
Nice.
Jesus, you fucking disappointed me real fast with that stuff.
Yeah.
He went out dancing. He went out dancing.
You can't take the meat out in the summertime. It'll spoil. What are you, nuts?
Yeah.
Like you're
letting 1,000 degrees there, Gaines.
Jeez,
you're letting the years of this good, beautiful hair go to fucking waste. All right, you got to utilize this shit.
I'm in front of more people than ever.
Okay, look, guys, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of dongs. That's true.
Sausage party.
I painted too, though. So I also got laid with my beautiful wife. So cheers.
I was like, thank God you added that.
Yeah.
The Battle Cat did come out awesome, though, dude. You did a fucking great job on that. Like,
I'm in love with that thing. I cleared up
like
space.
the shading on it. Like, holy fuck, dude. You did a great job. So.
That fucking blush or whatever the fuck it is. What's the stuff, babe? Love, sweet love of my life. What is that? Mascara? Not even mascara. What is it?
Sugar tits.
Eyeshadow. Sugar tits. What is it? Eyeshadow. Black eyeshadow. Mike,
hey, baloney tits.
Come here, give me a kiss. Put your tits right in my face.
I want to make a sandwich. Give me the bologna tits.
Because of my wife's surgery, we couldn't have sex for 8 weeks, so I was beating the meat like a fucking 13-year-old over here.
Beating it like you're mad at it.
Yeah, you went back to the woods of your youth and found all your old mags.
I noticed
I bought Vaseline on
clips over you.
Yo,
Still, there was a half a jar left with the magazine.
Dude, I am not
he
fucking.
Pulled out that Skippy and just.
I love bronzer rouge.
So 3 weeks go by. We didn't, do the deed, and we go to ShopRite. There's a big, huge, like crate of Vaseline on sale. I'm like, it's the sign. I am buying this fucking shit.
To each other.
And yes, she was conscious.
You posted a photo of that, didn't you?
Fucking. But anyway, that's why I'm smiling so much tonight, because I got laid this weekend. It felt very good. Good release.
You gave your arms a break.
He's like, man, get some tennis elbow over here.
Yeah.
Purple tunnel.
I thought you were looking buffer.
Purple tunnel.
He's got the Popeye forearms.
Over the top. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm sweating over here. Give me a towel, love.
Get him some batteries.
So yeah, my weekend was better than yours, I guess. I had a great weekend, man.
No, that's awesome.
Glad to hear
that.
For you.
Not me. And then I got in-laws coming as soon as it's my fucking day off, bro. It's 2 weeks of my life gone.
Oh, sorry.
Gone.
Yeah. We'd rush downstairs and like chug that orange juice, then run right back upstairs.
Oh, I'm just gonna be hiding in here. So probably lots of live streams over the next 2 weeks. They're gonna be like, I do this all the time. This is what I do.
Oh, actually, can we talk about this without getting Gaines in trouble?
You go.
What?
I did a complete backtrack. I was on Instagram. I was like, whatever. Whoa, hold up here. Let's get back to tits. Wow, he brought the girls out on this one. I bet this one got some clicks on the IG. I don't know if he put a YouTube thumbnail out there.
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Hey, that guy will do it. I mean, honestly, I don't want anything to do with him, so I'm just gonna say that. Like, I don't like what he does. I think it's super inauthentic. So, that's just not my thing. So if he's trying something new to gain people, whatever, it's whatever to me.
TNA does work.
He brought his wife out into it. I'll tell you that
Well,
right now. I was like,
not a
what?
bad
Throw
move.
back here.
No, it's a solid move. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you want to like, play the game like that.
It's legitimate
Well,
strategy.
That fucker, I work for the same company as him. And someone, when we first found that out months ago, one of the Raw Dogs was like, hey, get him on the show. And I messaged that fucker. And he's like, sure, sounds like a good idea.
Nothing.
And he ghosted me. So it's like, you'd think, we work for the same company to be a fun little stupid thing, hop on the show together.
Yeah, but like, we're real with each other. Like that guy puts on
he's
the shtick. Like
game
it
show
feels
host.
like I kind of do that making fun of it. You know what I mean? That's like my thing, that's a part of the thing. So I don't know. It's just
Kyle Peterson will be at the NinjaCon this August.
Speaking of it, that'll be awesome. No, that's cool, man.
I cannot speak on Mrs. Peterson's prodigious pectorals.
Is he bringing his wife though?
Peterson.
People just be in line for her. He's like,
Maybe I can swing it. Maybe I can swing it. That's all I'm saying.
I put the post in our group chat that way for your viewing pleasure later.
Smart.
And speaking of pleasure, it was a pleasure to meet Pueblito at DFW.
That's awesome.
1999. DFW was awesome. I got to think 3 of the 5 people, Abby, Zakainen, Mikey, took shots with Jordan and Laser Dickies, but didn't know if Mikey and Zakainen and Abby would take one. Y'all are great representatives for the community. And just FYI, Pueblito, I would have.
I would have too, actually.
Very cool.
I was saying, was it tequila? Is that what you were doing shots with? Did I read that right? Was it tequila?
Yeah.
Say, you don't have to do a super chat, Pueblito. Let us know what kind of tequila was it. And it was awesome meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
She had some nice Takis.
That's funny. That made me laugh.
Are they spicy nacho?
I think he only deals with the Entenmann side because he's in the Midwest, and I don't think Taki sells in the old Midwest.
I don't think they have Entenmann's though in the Midwest.
We do.
I think that
we do.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we have both. We have Takis and Entenmann's.
My company owns
not in the force that you guys do on the East.
Well,
but
we own Entenmann's, Sara Lee, Marinella, Takis, Ballpark Roll. We own so much shit that I should be making more money. Let's put it that way.
Hell yeah. Down with the man. Fight him.
Ask for a raise.
fight the power.
We got a new contract coming up, and who the fuck knows? But whatever.
We in a third world. Yeah, we get
Guy's
everything. We're
the
the
Teamster
Midwest.
now. He's the Teamster leader.
Midwest, we got
Speaking
nothing
of-
better to do but eat bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Philly, I used to be a garbage man, as Zero POA keeps reminding me. Philly is on a garbage strike, and that shit is like sky.
Okay.
You're gonna start smelling that shit,
Okay.
dude.
Gaines, the humidity and heat that Philly produces is worse than anything I've ever felt in New York City on its hottest day.
Oh wow.
That fucking smell is gonna
probably fucking reeks there, dude. Like that place gets so hot and humid, it's unreal. So,
and listen,
and we've had a heat wave, so oh my god.
So that city, I guess the mayor gave herself a raise, so the garbage men are up in arms, and more power to them because that is the hardest fucking job. My first day, I don't want to talk about work all night. First, so we started at 4 a.m. At 4:08, I was questioning everything I've ever done in my life to lead me to this point. I was like, where the fuck am I? I was quit at 4:15.
Yeah, those are the
not
worst
fun.
jobs. They
It
are
is-
the worst fucking jobs, dude.
It's bad. So
anything that you just dread like 5 minutes after you're in, it's like
I'm
yeah,
not swear to you, 8 minutes, and I was like, we gotta pick up all this shit.
I want to die. Yeah.
Fucking A.
The city wouldn't just outsource it to a different company.
What they're doing, Abby, is they're paying another company to like plow that shit into fucking empty trailers.
Yeah,
but it's still they got to work around the clock, and that's a lot of money the city's paying for that.
And not only that, like if it went like a week, like that place is already a shithole when everything's working right. So like, yeah, I've been to Philly a million times. I'm a Pennsylvanian. I could fucking trash Philly.
Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well done.
I think just based on their fandoms, I think everybody can trash Philadelphia.
Look at Ball. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
It is the worst designed city in the world. Like everything around it, every highway makes no sense. Every bridge is too small. They have the most narrow streets like ever.
It is a weird fucking city. Man.
It is the worst city in the world, man. Like,
Boston is
well, I will say in America that
I've been to India.
Yeah, no. I can't fuck with that. Like the Ganges itself, like you throw a match and the whole thing will fucking blow up. So yeah, no.
So I mean, good segue. What's your favorite thing about going back to India? I don't. Were you born in India or born here?
I was born in Europe.
Really?
Apparently I was an Indian citizen at one point. I didn't know that. I found out when my mom gave me all my old passports. I was like, "What the fuck? An Indian passport is doing here?" And she was like, "Yeah, you were never like a European citizen. You were always." They didn't offer at the time when I was born. They didn't offer like if you're born in the country, you get that nationality immediately. So you take the nationality of your parents. No. You take the nationality of your parents. That's really what it was. So I was an Indian citizen, never lived there. I can't live there.
Interesting.
So the best part of India was leaving? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this time around, it wasn't that bad. I still got sick like I always do. And the smell wasn't as bad. It depends on certain areas. But like flying, like 20 minutes before you land, you smell India. Like you smell it hard.
Wow.
I didn't smell it this time. Like I had to we drove about 15 minutes out of the airport area, and that's when you smelled India, and you're like, okay, yeah, there it is. Ooh. But they did a good job cleaning it up a little bit. Other than that, it was fun because it was my kids' first time going to India.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun to kind of show them a whole new world.
Yeah.
Oh, you have talked about that, like
Aladdin reference.
See, exactly. How'd you describe the smell?
Dude, I don't know how to describe it. It was worse than trash. Like it was just I don't know what it was like, decay and trash and everything else in between. Because again, people
New York is like
if you need to take a piss, you could go to the side of the road and take a piss. No one's gonna say anything.
Well, how about does it smell like a New York subway, like at 100 degrees? Because that's pretty bad.
Like the inside of a trash can that's been outside in the sun.
It's about 100 degrees everywhere. So yeah, maybe. But then you mix in cows and animals. You could run into monkeys. I had a close encounter with monkeys when I was.
See, I'd lose my mind. I would just, I'd be carrying weapons.
well, funny enough, I went outside of my hotel. I was staying at a fancy hotel where the wedding was happening at. And Maximilian Tucker sent me an invite for one of the midnight streams they do. And it's at that time, it was in the morning for me. So I went outside, went for a walk, and I jumped on stream. And there was 2 monkeys, all of a sudden, right next to me. And I was like, holy shit, there's a monkey. And it was close enough. I was 5-6 feet away, but they didn't mess with me.
Yeah.
But it was still interesting to see monkeys that close to you. And you're just are they going to attack me or
just rambling in the city and it's
probably.
One of my really good friends as a teenager, his mom had 2 monkeys that were just on her.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, they had money, crazy money, and I hated those things, dude. And she got a 3rd one, and it pissed the other 2 off and turned them mean, and it actually attacked one of her kids. Dude, I don't trust them at all, man. Those are I don't like
monkeys. Keep the monkeys away from your fucking gazebo,
right?
Dude.
Keep those monkeys away from a nice guy like Patrick Stralco for $5. He grew up in Houston. Talk about hot and humid. Anyways, in all y'all's travels, what major city do you guys think has the most toy and comic shops? That's a Gaines question on moist. I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
Who has the moist?
What's the moist toy?
That's a good question.
The one that I've been to, man, I kind of want to say Dallas right now, off the top of my head.
Where is Toy Federation at? South Carolina?
South Carolina, yep.
But that's probably the only place in South Carolina.
I don't know. I will tell you that Allentown has about 6 to 7 shops, and that's unusual for a city. That's
yeah.
We do have like a mecca of comic shops in Allentown. So I will just say, like, even when I went to Chicago, the rent's too high to have concentrated.
When I went to Chicago, there's like 3 maybe that I hit in Chicago.
Yeah, Jersey, I don't know about city, but Jersey has
a ton.
Pandora Collectibles,
Zap,
awesome. Zap,
yeah. It has
Chubsy
Toy
Wubsy.
Wiz,
Toy Wiz, Chubsy Wubsy. But so
I would say, yeah, like just middle Jersey. It's
Middle
so
Jersey.
concentrated. Yeah.
What about you, Avi?
I mean, I would say Jersey as well. Honestly, I mean, we've had the most fun. Like Jersey / New York, we've had the most fun going everywhere. Jersey and New York. I mean, in my area, there's not that many toy shops. I mean, like if not the same city, you might have to drive like an hour out. But
yeah,
I have way too many collectors in my area, though. There's thousands of us around here, which is like that's why I don't really hunt, just because someone's already hit the toys.
Dude,
same here. Me and Ninja live in the same town, and we never find anything. Dude.
And RG is in your hood too.
Well, Art lives closer to Philly, and there's more concentrated suburbs. So he's got a same thing with Tim though. Tim does all of Allentown and Bethlehem and everything over there. Like they both have really good hunting grounds.
So because of what I had to do for my job this weekend, I went to 7 Walmarts from Pennsylvania to fucking New York and
where
back.
in PA? Am I gonna have to
Metamoris.
be mad at you? Okay.
I didn't see one fucking movie Mcfarlane figure. So thank you everyone who contributed to me getting that wave.
I was in Pennsylvania and I didn't call Jerk again.
I was Metamoris isn't really.
Oh, did you have Bronzer with you?
No, I didn't. I
was that would be it right there.
I'm starting to get jealous of Bronzer.
I was a work thing. A big hamburger hot dog roll emergency happened Saturday, and I was called in.
I hate when that happens.
Like a G.I.
Only
Joe.
I hate when that happens.
I got the call at 5
We're
a.m.
running out of buns.
We need Gaines right now.
He's loading up like Commando in the shopping cart, and he's just taking it
He's
all
got a
there.
bandolier. He's just like slotting them in.
Yeah. Yeah. Hoagie rolls into the sleeves. Yeah.
The t-shirt shooter to just shoot
Yeah,
loafs
shoot.
into the store.
It was.
He has Bronzer
was,
loading it next to him.
Yeah,
Where's
big
Princess
bun
and
emergency
Toy
on
shops
the East
too?
Coast.
Interesting.
But we
with Paris.
LE.
we conquered it. So, and
Very nice.
I get to buy a fucking Dragonfly guilt free now because of it.
Yay!
Mm.
You'll like
Yeah,
it.
because of
It's worth it, dude. You'll dig it.
Yeah.
It looks
Bobby,
really
you-
nice.
you gave up on Classified, right? What did you give up on recently?
Classified, and I have more that I was lazy over the weekend, but I think Hasbro, like Marvel Legends, is going, and then Mcfarlane's, I think, is going to hit that list.
Really? What are you putting it all into? Third party stuff?
Well, third party, Mezco's, Valaverse. I mean, I still collect a lot of different things. It's just I need the space. Like I'm unfortunately, I've tapped out on my man cave upstairs, and this office is tapping out too.
It's we talk about this every. Well, I bring it up all the time because I guess I'm a fucking boring guy. Every other
boring.
Thursday.
That's exactly how we all describe you as boring.
Yeah, you fucking
But
boring.
Kanan,
Oh,
I've never seen, and it's not stopping anytime soon. We've never seen the adult toy market be hit so hard with release after release after release.
Oh man,
so
crazy.
space is just
Yep.
at a premium.
I have boxes in my master bedroom. My wife hasn't said shit to me yet. I told her I was like, I'm gonna get rid of it eventually. I just need the space right now. I mean, granted, my master bedroom is like 1,200 square feet. It's ridiculous. So I was just like, hey, let me just take up this side of the wall. So I have all these boxes stacked up, and then I have all my Vanguards like stacked between my TV and like my wife's dresser, like lined up all the way. It's bad.
It's bad, and it's tough because you think you're like, all right, I'm fine this week or this month, and then 3 things come out of nowhere, or something that you've been eyeing goes on sale, or you get an opportunity like I am for the fucking stupid Dragonfly. And as collectors, we can't pass it up. It's like,
yeah.
Or Hasbro gives you a shipping notice that your 3 Rattlers are finally going to ship tomorrow.
Yes.
But
you're minus 1 already. You're doing fine.
Well, by the way, I'll find out.
This guy wants the other one. He does. He wants that shit.
Well, you're screwed because Jay Gonzo had dibs on the next one. If I were to do that, Jay Gonzo did call dibs after. But I don't know, George. I'm gonna look and see if I can like reroute it. Because I don't know if I can just change the shipping address with FedEx. I'm gonna call them tomorrow and find out. I'll let you know.
Sneaky bastard.
With only one of them, that would be interesting.
Because then there's 3 different shipments.
I have
3 different tracking numbers.
You translucent magician.
I appreciate it, buddy.
If not, you're paying shipping and you're fucked.
Whatever. I'll pay it.
You can't pass on the snow cat. It comes with wieners.
Where are you selling these toys, Ab? In person, marketplace, eBay?
Yeah, how do you do it down there?
No, right now it's I mean, I set up at IshCon. That was a fun experience. I think it was also the fact that I was set up right next to Bobby and Baliverse. So like everyone who went to that booth walked by my booth
right there.
So I was so lucky in that situation.
It is fucking, and while you're waiting in line, just sure.
Table's a big deal, man. After going to these shows now, like I've been doing, finally seeing like a good spot, like Valiverse DFW had a sweet spot set up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then you've got like you're talking about Abby, where you're set up next to a booth that gets so much traffic.
Yeah, because people are gonna just look at your booth regardless. And then I had Jenna sitting in my booth too, like to be the booth babe to bring in more people, which worked. It did work.
Let me write this shit down.
It always works.
100%, man. I love booth babes, man.
Yeah.
And then I mean, like I also had like a lot of different things. Like I had Mezcos to like the 5K stuff. I think I had one of those old what was it? One or the quarter scale NECA Catwoman.
Okay, yeah.
Which caught someone's eye too. So I had a lot of random like some expensive, some not so much expensive, and then like some GI Joes, leftover GI Joes that I had sitting around. But I mostly just do Facebook, Instagram, and then honestly YouTube. When I say I'm letting go of stuff, people are like send me pictures. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'll send photos over and
a pen too, babe. Pen and a piece of paper.
Oh yeah.
And, I mean, I got someone bought majority of I had a whole GI Joe classified Cobra display back there, and when I said I was going to get rid of it, someone asked for pictures, and they bought majority of it.
No, fucking. And with the Joe stuff, because the line is going so strong still, if you weren't on board year 1 or 2, you might not have that stuff because you didn't think it would. A lot of people didn't think the classified line would get a vehicle, and now we're at multiple vehicles, so that might have swayed people.
Well, you saw my booth. I had all the first 2 years of Joe's, and they all sold.
Yes, because people that are getting into the line now now can get the best way to do it is look for people selling their collection.
Well, but in jerk prices stuff to move, unlike a lot of it. If you're like, dude, stop bringing the
California
stuff
raisins,
Joe.
Right? Yeah, which is just some people. I think they feel if they don't sell their stuff for what they paid for it, they're ripping themselves off. But really, you can't go into this game expecting to get all your money back all the time.
No, because sometimes you win because an item is worth a shitload of money, and sometimes you lose because you paid $25 and then it's at Ollie's for $10. So
Absolutely.
you got to take your wins with your losses. You know what I mean? Anything really expensive, I sell it online, and then anything that's meh, I bring to a show. You know, so
some people pre-ordered Vamps, some people pre-ordered Crimson Twins.
Yeah, I just bought some more Crimson Twins on the Amazon when they were like $9 or something.
Yeah, I buy them if they're like around $7 because I use the arms and torsos.
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's what you do. But I'm gonna kiss Snake Plissken.
Is that
I'm gonna shout out Obby some more here because Obby was able, like he said, this on eBay it can go for some stupid money.
Oh yeah,
really.
So this was on my bucket list. So
yeah,
Obby
that's a great set.
Man. I didn't have to pay shipping or anything. So
nice.
I need a vapor, Obby. Speaking of, you got a vapor?
I have a loose one and it's not complete and it's mine because I bought a naked vapor with like a bunch of accessories of his, but
He's tough to get, dude.
He's very tough to get, but I got him for like I think like $100 with the accessories, just no clothes. But I had both pairs of shoes on them, so I was like, I'll take this because I have a bunch of stuff.
$100 for vapor with that, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
well, you never see him, so
no, you don't.
Nope.
Yeah, he's a fun figure, and I'm not even into. I can care less about a graffiti, and I had to buy him because he's just so damn
such
unique.
a fun figure, kind of like that one on 5K, that little drag, that one that looks like the Gorillas action figure.
Oh yeah, Duarte was
the one with the big fucking power gloves.
The power glove deal, man. The little chameleon, man. That's just a fun damn figure, and I'm sad I missed out on that one.
Speaking of 5K toys, everyone's pre-ordering this Gladiator woman.
Oh, 100%.
I did. I fucking even I did.
I went all in on them. So
see, Obby, I said that might not have been on your radar, and then you see it, and you're like, I need this toy.
Well, I collect Cesare. So I'm a fan.
And these figures, you could strip down, not to get perverse here, but they actually have removable top.
Yeah. So the female Bernice, the first 1.0, was actually my figure of the year in 2022.
Yeah, these figures like the.
Oh, see, I'm thinking of the other one on 5K.
There's one with like a cloak, right?
Yeah,
these were just today on these two.
If you go to pre-orders on 5K,
I could do that. Yeah, I could do that.
They have this amazing barbarian chick, like amazing.
She's one of them.
Yeah, she was their exclusive release, I think, of 5K.
And when does she come out? You guys know?
October.
Yeah.
I bought 6.
Yeah,
of them,
this
6.
Yeah, dude. So the first line. So I'm a fan of Cesare, right? And when they made the first batch of females, when they sold out, all the females skyrocketed. They skyrocketed.
Dude,
$200.
Legion's Con for $200. Yes,
exactly. Yeah, they went up to $200, and I still have 6 or 7 Bernice sitting around my house right now.
Damn, she's kind of sick. It's like a Skyrim broad.
Yeah, this is the one I ordered. I didn't order the other two. This one, I was like, wow.
Take that fur off, honey. She's little. There, look, that's
well,
the shot,
and again, from one of our Liquid Below Zero, shout out to him. He says he had some shots where they've actually kind of reduced the poofiness of her hair, which I think it looks good there.
I thought it looked fine.
I thought it looks fine too, but they've got some post photos of it going just a little bit tighter, which either way is good, man. But
that's a good looking toy right there.
Yeah, dynamite.
It's a great figure.
Yeah.
They probably have hair swaps, which is a nice touch, and then all that stuff is removable. So, and then you could replace the feet. Yeah.
Yeah, this
for all you Quentin Tarantinos out there.
Got to get your bare foot in. Yep.
I mean, everything with these on the originals were great, and these are supposed to be nothing but improvements on these.
I'm like Gaines. I miss them, and there's no fucking way I'm paying that crazy money for them. So
crazy money on that.
You see, this is again, fine.
So these girls right
pre-order, regular price.
Even this dude, I mean, I was like, it's a guy, whatever. Again, there's so much competition right now for,
Dude, that's Conan's body.
Yes.
That looks like the Mezco Conan torso.
Is
For
it
real,
Trejo's
the way it's
kid?
cut.
How much money, by the way, is this guy?
45. It's the $45.
It's a good price on them, is the
That's
thing,
the
too.
thing. With prices raising, like third-party shit's getting more and more comfortable in price. Like it feels like you get more value out of this than you will out of a Mezco now. Like if Mezco continues at 125, I'm fucking done with them, dude. Like that shit's not worth it. It isn't worth it. And I love that shit.
Jerk, you might. I bought 2 of these. I bought 2 of her, and I bought 2 more of the new Bernices too.
Nice,
because I was like, I don't want them to sell out again, and I'll use them for a couple different customs already.
I bet.
Yep. I mean, they make great custom fodder, of course. So because again, the lot of pop and swap and all that good stuff. So
no, that's awesome.
Dang it, I might pick up the dude too. Son of a bitch.
He goes well with the Roman army too. So, and I mean that's I think 5. If you scroll up on 5K, you'll see them on sale, on discounted prices. Damn. At least the red ones, yeah.
Oh,
they also dropped the Arthur Morgan too. If for all you video gamers out there like myself, little video gamer.
He's got some Bobo aspects.
He's derpy. He's a little derpy. He's a little derpy.
Excited for like a half a second.
If you scroll up again, you'll see him.
Yeah.
Did I miss him?
You were Mikey for
right
Arthur
there,
Morgan.
right
I know it's a little.
The red ones. Yep, you're right.
Oh damn.
$94,
and that's
a
3.
That's a 3 set on that.
Go through some of the pictures.
Sure.
Yeah, go
show me pictures.
Show me.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, it's very similar to Mythic Legion. At least the males are very similar to Mythic Legion's articulation.
I literally just wanted this just because of these 2. That helmet and the wolf pelt, man, is worth it right there.
Yeah, that isn't a bad price for 3 figures.
No, not at all.
That has me thinking.
$30 per figure with that many accessories for each figure.
Well, that level of detail. I mean, just
really
look at his
fucking
fucking armor. It's insane.
Let's get him and split him. You guys we'll each take one.
Good point.
And he even comes with a standard. Like, that's fucking awesome.
With the bitch slap standard right there.
The big bitch slap.
Man, tell me that, Jerk, you wouldn't have that with somebody in your studio, like Tiny Gaines walking around with that.
Oh, something. Definitely. Wow. I'm shocked with just the level of shit these guys come with.
Yeah.
Well, when they released the new girls, especially when they saw the aftermarket, I was very surprised at their price point, man.
Hey, if they're making profit, why fuck up a good thing? Like you definitely want to sell out again. You don't want to be that guy that comes back and be like, well, it's the same shit for $20 more.
And the funny thing is, I think they actually went down in price. The females originally, when they first came out, I want to say they were like $55, $60.
I think they were 65, Abby. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Well, there you
go.
go.
I think when I got it, though, I think when I got mine, it was through Big Bad. I got really lucky on it.
Okay.
So probably on 5K, they probably were 50, 55, probably.
Yeah.
I think
that's possible, yeah.
If you're a toy company and you could figure out how to go lower, you will win over collectors.
You will win the toy. Yes.
But that's an obvious statement, but with the way things are shifting with Mcfarlane, with this elite nonsense and maximum nonsense, and as you mentioned, Mezco, to come in and lower your prices, you're going to win people over just based off that alone, and they'll buy your product.
I'm going to tout this thing out right here. This is my definitive Superman. This Superman is stupid good.
Is this the one that just shipped?
He has him.
He seems too big. Yeah, he seems
very synthol-y, but how tall is he?
He looks too beefy. Like
he's
his
like the height of
beefy to me. Yeah.
Now, yeah, I mean, he's definitely like more. What am I say?
Yoked.
Like
here, bring him up.
Dark Knight Returns, basically.
Yeah, dude, he is yoked.
But for me, I'm all for this. He's definitely like that older, Superman, right?
He's man. How tall is that bad boy though?
That's what I was trying to get.
Like he's
I got my
Marvel Legend
boy-
height, McFarlane height.
I got my Legion here. Let me get Legion out here.
You got half of Kid and Play.
So
Okay.
yeah,
He's a big boy.
he's a big boy, which works for me for what I want. This is the only thing I don't like about that cape plugging in.
Yeah.
It like plugs into there, and this
Ooh,
thing
that's
looks
pretty.
like it's a clip.
Oh,
It
What's
does
going
not
on? The
clip.
cloth cape?
There is no
So-
clip on that.
That's a
And yeah,
that's a
it is. It's a
hard
very.
plastic?
It is a wired
Oh.
cloth cape.
So it doesn't even clip in; it just kind of falls out.
It just falls out. I mean, once you pose it,
crazy.
you're good, and you could put some like Gorilla Glue or something.
Just
Just glue that in there.
Yeah, dab a little glue. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I'm thinking about
That's
doing
crazy.
that.
I don't know. The Mezco, like
That cape is
deluxe
wacky,
tin
too.
one. I don't know. I like how it's seated on there. I don't know. To
It
me,
will come out though.
this is like my definitive. Like, I don't know. I think they got the
Oh.
color, the costume. He's big, but he's not too beefy.
That one feels very Migo.
I don't know. I like it. But yes, it does, because that's the Mezco thing. You
Mine
know?
turned into
definitely
a
the
girl.
best.
One feels very Migo.
Oh, hang on.
How is it this goofy bastard McFarlane does the capes the fucking best, man? It's wild.
Also, he
the-
couldn't do if you could do a soft goods on her skirt. Like,
Oh, I
come
would
on,
have. This would have been a
man.
fucking.
No, it was a highlight. Yeah.
Gaines, how many times have we said that with McFarlane? He's just like this fucking close on so many.
He really is. It's like
If
they
he would have
go out of
done
their way
soft
not
goods
to.
on the skirt, people would be so pissed because that's the one that got hijacked, right?
This
Be
is
like,
the one that got
time he does
supposedly-
this, now it's gone forever.
Supposedly,
Fucking
this
Molly
got stolen
Pirates.
off a truck.
No. Pirate hooker.
I am the Supergirl now.
There is a glue, Zakainen, real quick. There's a fabric glue that dries clear. You want to look for, by the way.
Oh, you know what? I have been looking for my Gong Studios Superman. If you know what that is, let me know.
Send that in group. Send that in group. I need to know.
Walmart has it. Hobby
Okay.
Lobby has it. You know, so
Also,
it dries
you have a
clear, so
Yeah.
you'll be good to go. But
Is that-
this is a
is that
nice
the-
fucking.
Is that the glue to make your own wired capes too? You could use that.
Yeah,
to
for the
make your own
cape?
wired-
Yep.
Okay.
To make your own
I'm pretty
cape
sure
and
it's
the
Fabric
glue.
Tack, isn't it? Isn't that the name of
don't
it?
know.
Fabric Tack?
Fabric tack, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came in the mail.
Oh, damn.
He just came in the mail
He's
from
got a
Amazon.
great-
I forgot I fucking ordered him, but I don't do
Great
the
head
video
sculpt on that.
games. But here, I'll crack them open as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to review this. This is
I've been
this
waiting
just
for
goes.
Did
Oh,
any of you
yeah.
guys get
Just do
this
what's in your
weirdo
hand.
from Jada?
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
this
you
guy-
got it.
I've
stupid
never
shit.
seen it anywhere.
I've owned it once and I sold
It's
it.
on. FYE has them on sale, but it's only like 12% off. But they did ship fast. FYE,
Nice.
to their credit, they shipped this fucker out the next day, and I had them by the end of the week. So, you know, there's that. And if you got some dumb coupon, there he is. He's a great. This fucking company really
David
knows how to make a toy. Eh?
Martinez. Dude, it's so good. Now, it's not Gaines. You have to watch this Netflix show. It's
Yeah, I actually
really
figured out how to
good.
call me.
Is he
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
garbage man
watch
in
it.
Philadelphia?
He's a garbage man. He works for Entenmann's now, I guess. He has
Okay, it's one of those.
yeah.
And then yeah,
we got
Lucy.
another load for you.
If you get her, Gaines, Lucy is a great figure as well.
See, I bought the originals I bought a set and then I sold them both and then I got Lucy for like $15.
Oh, nice.
Well, and now they've got I can't remember what company is now redoing them again, but they look similar. If you don't like the anime style, like you were saying in your video, Gaines,
Well, it's just. Let me clarify while I have people. I don't want to piss anime fans off. You know what I mean? Like Goku looks just like David
Hang
in
on.
the eyes, in the face.
there
Dude,
we go.
this
Look
looks
at that, now look at
great.
that mug.
This is great. So I'll give it to him. I love
that head
Kingpin.
is lights out.
So Oh, and there's another one. They give you another one where he's shitty.
with Vanessa.
Dang it. I'm regretting passing on that one.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Is it gone?
You can still find it. You'll find it.
It'll be available.
Yeah, I mean it's Amazon. Here, let's try it again.
Well, that's
yeah,
a great
dude.
head sculpt, dude.
Yeah, this is better than the old body. I'll
Did they
give it
do an
that. And look,
iridescent jerk on the tie?
yes, and it floats too. Like all this kind of floats
Oh.
when he moves
Now,
his neck.
does
a
he
little
have
bit.
like the tombstone body where he can get some extra bend in there, or is he pretty much a block of plastic?
No, there's crunch. There's
Okay.
crunch.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually really impressive. So
Is that different than the Build-A-Figure? Is it new
Yeah.
tooling?
I'm
Different
looking
buck.
around the
Different-
room
the-
to see if it's here.
The
but-
Build-A-Figure is like chubby, where that one's kind of like a jacked. King
Yeah,
Kong.
this is
Yeah.
the way he should look. This looks like
It's a good
comic book
figure.
King.
That's
It's
comic book. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm loving this. So this
That's-
going in the
that's-
Daredevil.
Now, what was
display.
the price? What was the
No.
price point on that? I forgot.
I think he was 39. I could be
Crazy.
wrong, but
Crazy.
I pre-ordered it, so I just got a delivery, and it was just like, hey, he's in the mailbox. I was like, oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about that shit. So
The chat is saying it's based on the Fix-It body.
Okay,
yeah, it
makes
looks,
sense.
it looks really good, man. Like the
Mm.
purples
I'm saying
on
this
here are
one's
great.
bigger.
This one is
This
bigger.
one.
Okay.
It's bigger.
No, we're gonna have to get a certain
Oh,
boner
there
jams
he is.
here. By the way,
oh, let me. Now that they changed my fucking buttons, let me see
hang
what I-
on, wait for it. Hold on.
Boner cams roll heavy, new bird trucks, dumb spot, sex clowns, slither ass plate, back lot, chrome on the wheels.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
It's the pleats.
Boner working my way, so that must have been
Jams
talking
for
about-
$4.99. Saw Gaines outside of St. Mary's Church working on his Perninium tanning game. I don't know what that is, Boner. Quickly, Father George and a few altar boys joined in. What a treat! X motherfucking O.
Thank you, Boner, as always. Oh, here. Bring me up. He is a lot bigger.
Oh, right through the shoulders, like Gaines was saying.
Yeah, so bigger buck. I just like the shape. He's like
Oh, he looks good.
he's
They
kind of
nailed it.
chubby here. He looks more formidable. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
looks like you kick this guy in the shin, he'll fall over. This guy kind of looks like he'll go a couple rounds with you. So
Yeah.
I
that
still
one,
like
that
the
one looks like
retro one,
Spider-Man
man.
animated, and the other
Yes.
one looks like Daredevil comic books. Like
yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
See, Mike, I was the same way. I was like, it's the same bug. It's just black. But now that I've seen that, now I got to have it.
Mhm.
it's good. He's good. I'm
Also-
happy with that.
You're on mute, Gaines.
Yeah,
Unmute
you're muted.
yourself.
No wonder why I'm over here. I'm like yelling at the
Fix yourself.
head swap, please. Can you do a head swap?
I thought I did. I showed you the.
No.
Here's.
Can you put the new head on the old
Oh
body?
yeah. Let me try.
Oh,
Let
do
me
a Shadow
try.
King too.
Mikey, good.
Do a Shadow King too. Let me
And
see
Shadow
it.
King too. Get a Shadow King.
I don't.
Show
Oh, it works, and it actually looks really good. Gaines, look at you go.
That's what I wanted
Oh,
to
that
see.
is-
That's
that
fucking
is
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
that
Okay.
really makes it
Okay.
look good. Yeah.
Makes it
Man,
look
their
better.
photo
Interesting.
reel is just on another level, man.
Here,
Is it
we'll put the
Kieran?
pin. We'll put the
You gotta
pin
give him
head on.
credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
Their
Mikey,
head
I'm with
sculpt
you.
is really.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, look, he's like giant Gru.
I have no neck.
Now he's Pinhead.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
then
Mikey.
you can have two kingpins because
There
you
he
get
is.
two different
Yeah.
head sculpts. Yep.
Also, Zach, just so you're aware, the perineum is the gooch.
The gooch.
Yeah.
The gooch. So he
the
was
gooch?
standing as gooch.
Mm.
Well,
Why
if
didn't he just call it
if-
Gooch?
He was
Why is that
sunning
all
his
French?
balls.
He's a man of wealth and taste, you fucking mook.
Good lord.
The gooch is like a solar panel. If you tan the gooch, you get this power. You know.
Yeah, you
recharges
You have
the
to
voice.
do it right at the right hour, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
recharges
get the
your
vitamin
voice.
D right inside your D.
And right, that's why it's called vitamin D. Didn't you know? I mean, come on.
It's a straight shot to your prostate. And it just energizes it with positive ions.
My wife is gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'm sunning my Gucci.
I'm tanning it.
Get my vitamin D.
My balls are trying to tan my gooch.
Get that fucking. You got to get that sun visor thing that women used to put underneath their chin.
yeah.
You put it
Right
underneath
under your
shaft.
ass cheeks.
Yeah. You can check the skeet at the same time by holding it with your butt.
That's gonna be the next photo.
I'm roasting my nuts over here.
Yes.
Trying to get a good base coat on the bottom of my shots.
Babe, where's my gooch screen? Where's my gooch screen at?
Hey, who took my aluminum foil off the bottom of the chair?
Here's a merch idea there.
Come over here and rub some olive oil on my perineum.
Just get a raw dog visor gains. I think there's more merch, 100%.
Just get in there and just
Run up. What
Thank
a
you,
fancy
Connor.
word for gooch, perineum. Sounds like a handbag. Babe, you want to carry my
Or
perineum
fancy
later,
shoes,
Jamal?
maybe. I got a perineum wallet.
Perineum.
Okay, we're not doctors. Disclaimer: we're not saying tan your sack. Okay, guys, we're not. We can't advise that. Go see a
Yes.
doctor before you
Yes.
sun your gooch.
Yeah, don't go sunning your ball.
bad idea.
I got the cancer because the raw dog said to do it. California raisin, dude.
That's not going to end well.
Oh,
That's what Hawaii brought us there. Shout out to Hawaii.
oh hell yeah.
Perineum, what a
glory.
word.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It's a friggin'
good word.
tight.
That's a really good word. Thank you for that, Boner. You've
yes.
really classed up the show with that
Yeah.
great word.
Now
man.
we're all
I'm gonna use that
now
at
we all
work
know it.
tomorrow. I'm gonna somehow use that at work.
Yeah. If
Just
you
fuck
don't move
someone's
this
head up.
truck, I'm gonna punch you right in your perineum.
Have you ever been punched in your perineum before?
Yeah. Hey, pull your cranium out of your perineum, guy.
Fucking A.
Oh, hey, do we want to bring
So
up
what
that
else?
comment? We're having a good time, but I know
Oh,
Gaines
please
had
listen.
jerk
So
of
when
the
I-
Monday, jerk of the week, possible contender for Thursday.
I don't know
What do
the
we
fuck,
got?
man. This,
What do we
so when I
got?
saw that awesome, when I saw the Blackbeard
Okay.
in the Facebook, it wasn't a group. I don't know what it was, but this was the comment. And I normally don't go into these spats because you never win. You will never win. And my next, I think Robert went on it with this clown.
Oh, I think
I
I,
didn't-
saw this. Okay. I think I did
My next,
look at this thread.
so he said, I don't get it why this line can't be called Action Force. I can't see Baron, Iron Blood, Red Laser. I just see realistic military stuff and some figures that look like QAnon and MAGA army builders. In my comment, I said his name. I said, good Lord, not everyone who likes military stuff is a far-right conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Also, does Pandora, a female with a half-shaved head, look that way? I mean, she doesn't. And
Yeah.
his next comment was something even more ridiculous. And
Uh-oh.
I just wrote back,
Those
fair
comments
enough.
on there?
All right.
I didn't because it got stupid.
Oh,
I think it was
okay. I was
stupid
like,
with
I
me
didn't see
because
the
I bowed
comment.
out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
Robert picked it up.
Yeah, don't fuck
part
with
of that I
Robert.
understand.
He'll go 10 rounds with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go to-
Robert don't fuck
dedicated.
around.
He does.
You can
dedicated.
appreciate
He's dedicated.
now. It's funny. I want to choose my words here because you can appreciate the aesthetic of something without liking something or liking what they stand. Like the German soldiers, say what you will, them fucking uniforms are fucking Sharp
Yeah,
looks.
it doesn't mean he wants to put people in the oven. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, again,
The
again,
uniform that
like
looks
the
cool. I like
German
the
Thank you.
uniforms from
The uniforms
Starship
are.
Troopers, and they're all based off that shit.
Oh, they are. That's true.
Yeah.
Being
Very
light
true.
or sharp, right? Little history gains. You know why the German uniforms are so sharp?
You mean wait? You mean to tell me I'm going to learn about the taint and
If you don't
history?
know, so the German uniforms were designed by Hugo Boss.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is a fact. Hugo Boss designed the German uniform. So whenever you're like, listen, those guys are horrible human beings that you wiped off the face of the earth, but God bless, man, they dress real sharp. Hugo Boss.
They had a good tailor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ben knows
Perfect
right
bad
here.
guy attire.
Hugo Boss, man.
Huh? Look at Ben coming in hot. What a fucking
Again,
show.
this is stuff
Come
that I
on.
assume everybody knows, like
Oh, I
Operation
didn't.
Paperclip.
I thought Hugo
Talk about
Boss just made cheap women's shoes.
Yeah, me too.
You're going to
They're
tell me that
just
Steve
another
Madden
fucking
created?
store in
Yeah.
the outlet mall.
Yes.
I did like Bobby. Well, I like the discussion that was brought up with Bobby. You know, he's going to put the soldiers out. He's not going to do the swastika, which I
Yeah.
don't even know if that word's banned on YouTube. I got to be careful.
Yeah,
here.
no, we
Yeah,
won't
Jesus
say that.
Christ.
So the symbol, right? He said, but
The
if you customizers, laser pants, you can customize it. And Bobby was like, if you put that on your display, you're sick. But again, it's like I want that Captain America
No.
knocking out Hitler.
Yeah, because if I watch a World War II movie, that authenticates what I'm watching. If I'm playing a video game, I want to fight them to
I want to see that.
The
Exactly.
fun fucking game Wolfenstein is great franchise.
Wolfenstein.
And
Yes, 100%.
it wouldn't be as powerful if that symbol wasn't shown. You see that symbol, it evokes a little fear. You walk into
It's-
right.
You're like
That
me. It's
symbol
content.
Should never.
It's
it should
content.
never lose its power. Like it should
Right.
never. It should never. Nobody should ever forget what that symbol is. And if we start
Right.
discounting it or not showing it, not associating it with the most evil thing you could imagine, it's going to start losing its place in history.
Right.
Yep.
While I wouldn't put it on a mainstream toy line. I get that for sure.
No,
Yeah,
I
sure.
100% get why Bobby
But
was
saying
not.
it doesn't belong in your collection, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
it does if you're doing World War II stuff, though.
Yeah.
Well,
especially
I
when
get
you
not wanting it on your toy.
Can't have
Yeah.
there's no World War there's no World War II obviously without them. It's
Yeah.
There's some third-party companies that have made like Nazi or
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
that little models, man. They
I
make
mean, not
armies
I'm
of
talking
them.
about
and they're
112
all-
scale. 112 scale.
35.
Even they made a Hitler. Someone has made a Hitler. I know people.
yeah,
who-
cloth goods one with like a
Yeah, cloth goods one. Yeah.
right.
Also, be careful. We can't use the little German man's name, nor we
Oh.
have to say Yacht.
Little H.
Again,
Little
again,
H.
it's context. We're talking
Little
about
H,
it in
yeah.
context, but the YouTube robot algorithm doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
playing around.
Which
We
which
did
is
something last week where I lost money off the show. So like,
Oh, really?
Which is absurd because I mean,
first time it's ever
solid
happened.
work.
I don't even know what it was. So
Oh
wow.
What
Yeah.
I do know is Ryan the Weatherman for $5. I agree. People are retarded.
Yes.
he's retarded.
Bring that word back, okay, guys? It's nice. When appropriately used.
Yeah.
Eric Alfred Abel, that again we got to hang out with at DFW, him and his awesome daughter for $5. VW, BMW, Fanta, and Bayer, all World War II losers.
Yeah.
I mean, that symbol was actually stolen from Indian heritage as well.
Yeah,
Asian,
yeah.
India, that
Asian.
thing, Blade the Immortal, which is a great manga, and I think they made an anime movie, maybe a series out of it. Same thing. It's just reversed is the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think
And then the
Germans
four dots-
took it and flipped
There's
it,
four
right?
dots also in the center. Yeah, there's 4 dots between the squares. I have to stop my mother-in-law from every time we buy
Just-
something new, like a very large item, she'll start drawing that symbol. Like no, not on the cars, not on the house, not on the house.
Yeah, it is.
Put it on the mailbox. No, please don't put it on the mailbox.
Inside the house. Do it inside the house. I mean, but I have statues and stuff like that all over the house. Not all over, but more in my
Buildings.
Yeah.
There's buildings all over America where it is that symbol.
Yeah. It's just stolen.
It's
It's
just
more
they
power.
flipped it.
You know
they
what I
just
mean?
they flipped it, reversed it, they inverted it.
Yep.
They put that thing down, flipped it, and reversed it.
Yeah.
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 By the way, again, careful with those comments, guys, because again, it's YouTube.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, it
You
is.
can talk about Stalin and the USSR all you want.
Yep.
But if you bring up number 2 in casualties, unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
It's like,
And by the
it's
way,
like,
you guys never
you know,
take that personal. Whenever the moderators, whenever we blick something, most of the time on most channels I'm on, it's just to protect the channel. It's never anything personal.
Yeah.
Unless it's bronzer. It's bronzer, I make it personal.
What about 49er
Yeah,
Brian?
please.
49er Brian is 100% personal. But Mikey and Abby, we all got to meet 49er Brian.
Who talks at a reasonable volume.
And he gave himself away with the 49ers hat, from what I heard.
Well, he pointed to it. I'm like, you're pointing at a camouflaged hat. Also, you're 9 feet tall, and I'm already 3 apples, and I'm sitting on a curb. Okay, like, what am I supposed to be doing here?
I gotta draw this picture. It's in my head. This large man pointing to his hat.
You gotta have his hands up like a little kid. Pick me up. I'm over here.
As Laser Pants grabbed me and picked me up. Blake put me in a sleeper choke, was swinging me around like a rag doll.
They
Laser Pants
tossed you up in the air.
I'm like, instead of kick me, I have a sign that says pick me up. Apparently, I'm like, I'm back.
Bill K wants to bring it back to toys, baby. How freaking cool is Darklon? He is so fucking cool that what is everyone doing with that second head? And I guess it's just me and Jerk that own that figure. What have you done with that, like Gene Simmons skull head? You just put it in your hand.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with
Put
that?
it up on the Kingpin body.
Yeah. I love this. The evil Gene Simmons of death metal helmet.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know yet. Maybe throw it on like
I did have it on him.
The Iron Grenadiers or something, man. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had it on him for a few days. Yeah. It's that figure is really fun. So I agree
was
with
a sleeper. I didn't think I'd like him as much as.
Well, remember on Thursday the Mega Powers show when we saw it, we were saying that it's so goofy. It's awesome. You know, sometimes things do like a 360. I love that figure. Yeah.
As soon as you get that sword over his shoulder, it's amazing.
It's so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mike just had one earlier. He was asking what's everyone planning on putting in their Cobra snake armor, which I'm just going to put one of my Cobra troopers in there and call it good.
Yeah, I that's the only thing I do army build is Cobra troopers. So, you know, like I have more than enough shit to throw in one of those.
Cobra officers are still, I'm assuming, super cheap. So I'll probably throw a Cobra officer in one.
True.
Yeah.
What is that? We're getting that in September, for Christ's sakes, right?
Yeah, I'm not complaining because I'm just catching up on, saving some money because, like I said, wanting a single Spider-Man Marvel Legend was a good thing to me because I save money, so they could keep showing Capcom Versus. I'm not interested in any of them, so I'm going to be saving tons of money on Marvel Legends this year, so I can put it towards the onslaught of G.I. Joe and Valaverse that's about to hit. So
yeah,
this is right here.
I would say Monster Force, but they're never coming out. So.
Oh yeah, we got some time on Monster. Thank God, because we can play some catch up here.
Oh man, those are the figures I want, and they're the fucking things that are going to take forever. So the Crimson Moon figures, they're the ones I'm waiting for. Yeah, that's the one I want. Like
these long box heroes ones, I'm super excited about those. I just got to do a paint master on those. I am really excited about.
Tell me it's Grendel. Tell me you got to do the paint.
I did not. I have not done Grendel. I did not do Grendel.
I know. As soon as they showed the fucking roses, I was like Grendel, and I called that shit months ago. I was
you did.
And then I'm like, fuck. Now I have to buy the loose collector one because I ordered it already.
You're good.
Yeah, that was one of the best things about Joe Fest for me is I've been working with Bill for a couple of years now, but I've never actually got to meet him.
Oh,
So
nice.
I got to meet him and talk to him, and he was like, there is a lot of stuff going on right now. So if you are looking for more paint work, I have it. I was like, yup, sign me up, because I am into your shit, dude.
Yeah, Mikey didn't even do poker face or anything, did you, Mikey?
Oh, man,
you went gooey. You just went to
I
goo.
was like, there's not much that I am fully encapsulated in. I love the Monster Force. I love everything you've got going here.
Yeah,
and he had some of the new samples, the Agent Harker and the Eagle Force figures, and I'm stoked.
Yes.
Do you guys have the original weights that came out?
I have
Monster
everything except for the army. Like I only have one of them. So
I have everything but the Forgotten King. I wasn't interested in him or Dracula or the werewolf. I just wanted the military stuff.
Just the military stuff. Okay.
And I have the ones that he didn't have.
Yeah.
And I have the Declan
Jerk
Van
and I
Helsing.
split the wave.
Yeah, I have the
Mikey
Declan
picked
Van
up
Helsing.
I did
And,
get Declan. Yeah.
And I have the one that looks like he's supposed to be a part of,
Nope, let me get you, Mikey.
I forget what they are.
Oh, yeah, show them off, Mikey. Show them off.
A little work in progress. A little rep
good.
line.
He needs some glasses, I think, Mikey.
Well, he needs hair. I just haven't gotten there yet.
You gonna show the Nightmare Fuel without the hair?
Oh yeah,
without the hat.
Oh, that hat's really on.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! It's like a
Is this some type of personal attack on me, Mikey? Is this what this is about?
After me.
This is what this show has come down to. Okay.
I don't mean to burst your bubble there, but I have shaved my head.
Of course, every dumb fuck that has a great hair shaves their head at some point. How am I going to look bald? You're going to look like an asshole, okay?
I did look like an asshole. I did look like an asshole.
And Obby's bald by choice. Like Obby can grow a full mane of hair.
Oh,
like,
great!
No, it's not. It's not. No, I have a ring now, so I decided
the Friar Tuck.
Like it's like very light. Like it still grows. It's just very light, and like this is darker on the side. So I was like, it doesn't look good. I'm out. But when I had hair, I used to keep it very long, where I could do that comb over it all the way slick back. My wife just kept telling me I looked like a shitty lawyer. So I was like,
you look like a shitty lawyer. Not even a good lawyer, a shitty one.
So I was like, all right.
Terrible thing to say.
It's because of Jerk, by the way. When I went over there, got Casa de Jerk, he had that Sleepwalker, and I started playing around with it. I'm like, oh man, these are butter, man. Son of a bitch.
I know.
I bought a whole bunch of Sleepwalkers.
They are good.
They're
just never coming out.
No. Do they make a Frankenstein for that line yet, or no?
They got it like a Donner Pass
party.
Yeah, like I ordered that shit too because it looks like Doc Frankenstein
He's pretty
from the fucking comic books that the Wachowski, sisters made a million years ago. So.
The sisters, that's blowing me away. We're saying that.
I hate having to say it, but that's what it is.
So weird.
It is.
It's weird that they both did it. One doing it is like
very weird.
Both.
That they both did it.
Yeah.
Right. Both of them is kind of like odd. Yeah.
But you know what? I don't care about that. I care about that last Matrix movie that I try to deny exists because it sucked.
You know what? That Matrix movie
unwatchable. It was so bad.
You know what really fucked that movie up though? It looked like it was filmed with like a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like the video quality looked very. It didn't look like.
Well, from what
a lot
I
of things aren't shot on film anymore, but it looked very weird.
Okay, this is from what I understand happened was Warner Brothers was going to make it without them.
Oh, okay.
So they were like, one of them was like, okay, I'll direct it and write it. And they put it in the ground so that nobody will make them. And they get a payday and they put it to bed and then nobody wants to make more. So that's what I heard. You know what I mean? But now I'm hearing they're rebooting the whole franchise without him. So,
oh, really?
With Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
Oh,
as Neo.
the Matrix world has such potential to to not just be. Here's the problem with things like franchises.
See, the problem with
they want us to stay within. They want to always talk about Keanu and the original characters when you should expand it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But the video game was great.
Yeah, that was great. The
That
video
was.
game tie-in was amazing.
Was great. That was
Xbox one?
PS2. Yeah,
Yep,
and
the
Xbox
One
PS2.
had what Ghost
Choice.
and it had Jada.
Yep.
Wasn't her character in there?
Yep, she was like a main playable
That was a
character.
great game.
Yeah.
Man, that game
It
was
was a
fun.
fun fucking game, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
love the
that
shit
was
out
a
of that.
great fighter game. I love that shit.
I didn't play the MMO. Did you guys play the MMO at all?
I did not.
No,
I
I
didn't.
don't even know what. But I tell you what, the MMO for fucking Dune is pretty legit. It's new.
Really?
It is pretty fucking good.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't go near
the
MMO.
beta's on PC. It's coming to console. The beta's coming to console this fall, but you can check that out. Check out gameplay on YouTube. It's really, really good looking.
Video games.
Yes, I love them, baby. I love them.
What's next for video games?
Oh,
What do you-
I have
Nintendo? What do
tomorrow
we-
is Super
Crash
Nintendo.
Bandicoot.
Oh, I see. Now you're getting into the weird shit that I want to hear your take on N64 and GameCube and shit like that.
Well, I just
Oh,
like to talk
GameCube.
about how I got the systems. And N64, if you remember, PlayStation 1, similar launch window to the Nintendo 64. And now I can't ask mom for money. I'm an adult now on my own out in the streets, running wild. And I had to make a decision. Yeah, I had to make a decision, Mikey. Do I want Resident Evil or do I want GoldenEye? And I went with fucking GoldenEye, and I think I made the right choice. And I stand by it.
I think your mistake was not factoring in Metal Gear Solid.
Now,
Oh,
2
you
years.
did fuck up a little
Well,
bit.
that wasn't a launch window title. So I think 2 years later, when Final Fantasy 7
GoldenEye,
and Metal Gear came out, I had to have PlayStation.
So
Final Fantasy 7 and Metal Gear are the definitive PlayStation titles.
Yes.
For me. Yeah.
My dad got Metal Gear Solid before it was available in the United States, so my memory of that time is very foggy. So he beat Metal Gear Solid in Japanese.
Wow.
Jesus. Before the internet, too. What an animal.
Before the PlayStation was even released in the United States, he had the PlayStation and Metal Gear Solid. God
Man.
knows what he paid for that company.
How did he figure out to switch the controller over?
He had to do legitimately translations to play it.
How the fuck did you do that? Like the end, like when I found out you had to take the controller out and put it in the other thing, I was like, who the fuck came up with this? Why?
How about looking at Meredith's ass through the fucking vent? She calls you a creep. That is one of the best Easter eggs of all time.
Metal Gear Solid.
But yeah, Metal Gear and Final Fantasy 7. But
Japanese
if you
Metal
play
Gear, by the
Nintendo
way,
6,
is giving me flashbacks to where PF Chang's rampant racism over DFW weekend. Unlike
You were
the
out of
Thor
control.
2941 for $1.99, worst game ever. Predator Concrete Jungle PS2.
great
Really?
toy, though.
Worst game
NECA
ever.
made a
Iron Man game exists though.
NECA made a great toy for that figure.
Superman was it N64? N64 Superman, right? That was horrific.
Oh god, that is the worst. That is worse than
Superman
ET.
Adventures. Yeah.
No, not Superman Adventures. What is it? I know that
Where he's like,
within 30 seconds you're flying into a ring.
Yes.
And you fail. If you miss one ring, you fail.
yeah. I remember being like, fuck this game. I'm going outside.
That is worse than ET.
Yes. Although I do finally remember my first experience with ET and just being puzzled by not being able to figure out what the fuck's going on with it. Like even my little pea brain as a kid was like,
You get the phone.
I don't get it. I was like, I don't get what the fuck's going on here.
Dude, games. You're talking about the phone, like Indiana Jones on the Atari, where I'm like,
Yo, you needed the second
where?
controller for that too.
What do you need? I don't understand. Oh, you have to be here
Whipping
at
a fucking wall.
time to have the light come down. Like, oh my god.
So real quick, because this is a good question. This is last video game shit, because I know people have things to do in their life. Leisure Suit Larry. So my friend's neighbor, his parents were big computer parents, right? We were Nintendo kids. We didn't give a shit about the computer until I saw the box for Leisure Suit Larry.
Yep.
And little tiny horny Gaines was like, I can get laid in a fucking video game. So the problem is you have to jump through so many hoops to get laid. And every day we would get to a point where it would seem like we were going to get laid, and his fucking parents would come home. They'd pull into the driveway. We had to unboot the game, rip it out of the fucking thing, put it back in the box. Yeah. So unfortunately, I never got laid in Leisure Suit Larry, but I did play.
Neither did I, Gaines. And I played the shit out of that on a PC as a kid, and I could never. I would close every date, dude. I'd never get there. I'd just be like this sucks.
I'll tell you what sucks. We're gonna keep on video games just for a hot more minute. Oh, say
Go ahead.
arcade, Space Ace, Dragon's Lair. Okay, those games make zero effing sense, dude. None whatsoever.
Gorgeous though.
Gorgeous. It looked
My
amazing.
mom would give me $2 to kill time at the arcade, and I would waste every fucking quarter in 30 seconds losing at that game.
Oh yeah, I think
It's
I've
a memory
spent
game,
at least $5,302. I think roughly on both those games combined. I don't think I got past the first level.
And
were there levels?
fuck you.
I don't even know.
The other one had that Daphne chick that was drawn like a fucking porno chick. So another horny Gaines. I was like, I gotta save this fucking broad. I gotta see her tits somehow. I never saw him.
There's gotta be a way.
Never saw him, Mikey. That game was at a restaurant locally called the Ground Round, baby. Ground Round was a fucking gem.
Oh, thank you, TK.
Right
I was just saying last week, Ryan Reynolds developing a Dragon's
Pleasure
Lair movie.
Island, buddy.
Pleasure Island. Excuse me.
Pleasure Island.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, he is a coin stealing ass. Those games, man.
Yeah.
Space Ace, same damn thing.
Incinerated.
And
my
I do think too, if you beat Dragon's Lair, the game is like 3 minutes long.
Yeah, you just have to basically you need to know about 15 timed moves and you beat it.
There was always some nuts, with the mullet and the jean jacket that could beat fucking Dragon's Lair, and he was like a god amongst the fucking arcade gamers.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Love my cup."
One tool. How did you?
Give me a refill, kid.
How did you read this, Jerk Gaines? How did you read this?
Why can't your dice clay?
Exactly, Fort Fairlane.
Exactly. I fucked it. Oh,
yep.
Oh, look at Timmy Taser. Timmy Taser is totally fucking a Newburgian. Yeah, the ground around the Newburgh Mall. That place.
Oh my god, that was a restaurant, right?
Awesome. They used to play old. In one half of the restaurant was for adults. The other half played like old timey cartoons and shit.
They had one in the Allentown, dude.
Did
I
they?
remember that shit. Yeah, they had one.
They'll make you a balloon. There's popcorn and fucking. It was a great place.
It was right next to Toys R Us. So I just totally
brilliant. It was something for the parents to do so they could go swinging and the kids could be distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad Freak. That's a hot take. Ryan Reynolds is worse than Pedro Pascal, and you're standing on that. Yeah, hot take.
Yeah, they both kind of are one.
Abide by that one.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is a one-trick pony. He's just funny.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's a trick you enjoy.
Yeah,
thank you.
Don't.
Yeah.
There was one movie he was serious in, where he got buried in a coffin.
Yep, it's called Buried.
I think it's called Buried. Yeah,
99% of the time.
It was actually pretty good though.
It's right up there.
It
with
was good.
That
there's one
phone booth.
There's one called Voices where he does
Voices. Is
where
so good.
And he's great in Waiting. In Waiting, he's the fucking man.
But he's Van Wilder.
Voices.
You know what I mean?
Gaines, if you've never seen Voices
No.
is such a trip,
He
dude. It is
talks
a
to his
mwah.
dog and his cat, and he does the voices for them, and he's a psycho. So
Just the fact that this fucker wouldn't shave his facial hair to play Mr. Fantastic really singes my balls. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I want to see this film, but his mustache is driving me fucking crazy because he just looks like Pedro, like shaved, dude. Like,
yeah, look different in a movie.
look different in a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It might
You're
be
not
good.
Burt Reynolds, you son of a bitch.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
It might be good. I watched Rebirth, Jurassic World Rebirth yesterday.
What do you
What
think?
you think?
That was actually really good. I was surprised how good it was.
Nice.
It
Nice.
Maybe
I,
they-
love,
maybe-
I love dinosaur movies. So I'll
Maybe
go
the theater experience also probably played a role here because, like, at some of the funny parts or when like some of the people died, the entire theater started clapping and cheering, and it was.
Oh, that's the best.
it was
Say, that
entertaining.
doesn't sound like that's what the movie was going for.
It was
Still
good. It had some
experience.
comedy. It had some comedy into it. too,
Laser
but-
Pants called it Jurassic World Afterbirth, so he did not like it.
No, it was good. I enjoyed it.
You can't go into a Jurassic Park movie at this point and expect a
Expect to
good
find
story.
something.
Yeah, you're not getting the story.
Smoking the
You're
pipe.
getting
Monocle on.
a bunch of action set pieces, and that's
I don't
it.
think we
That's
can
all
do
you're
that with
getting.
any movie anymore. Like if you're going to the movie theater to see it, you're just going to have to relax and enjoy it for what it is.
Good point. Good
Come
point.
in,
I
come
don't
in as
know.
blind as possible.
I saw
Well, listen, don't
28 fucking years later, and it was fantastic. It was like
Yes,
seeing an
I wanna
art
see
film
that.
again.
Pleasant
It was
surprise.
like seeing an artsy film again. Like, and it brought in money, and it shows that if you just make a good movie, it doesn't have to have a million fucking special effects. It just has to have a good story and good actors, and it'll make money, and you'll make
In
your
fact,
investment
bring back
back.
some practical effects. Bring back the 50-50. That's the
Practical.
best
Yeah.
stuff for me.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, 50-50.
It,
Still
and now
holds up.
it's uncanny valley when you see those movies
Yeah.
now. It just looks
Everything's
like a
green
video
screen.
game. Yeah. It
Stupid.
doesn't have a real feel to it.
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
I'm glad you brought that up, Gaines. I wasn't going to bring that one up.
ah. And on that note,
Yeah, because I'll be at a show tonight, right?
Decepticast.
yeah.
You show, you want, before you want to, tell the folks about this show?
Yeah, go ahead and plug
Yeah.
anything you need.
Plug away.
Yeah.
Zach, put it in the chat.
No, we have a
Okay.
new show on Mondays at 10:15 p.m. It's I'm actually just producer. I'm normally not on the show. I
Okay.
think tonight I will be showing up on the show since I do have blockies. Tonight is the sins of the blockies. Zakainen is going to be on there too, actually.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Making
gonna-
up
we
for
have
the
a,
lost time.
Can't
yeah,
wait all the
so
time.
it's Talib's show. We have Anna joining us again from episode 1, and we're going to be covering. It's a Transformers based show, so it's all Transformers news.
And
And
Talib
then,
knows his shit, right? With
oh,
Transformers.
Talib
right?
is he's ridiculous with his Transformers information. So he's like the main person. This is something he was interested in, and I was like, let's run with it. Let's try it out. I don't know a lot of
Good.
Transformers shows, and he's really digging it, and he's having fun with it. So I was like, let's do it.
And listen, he's a hell of a nice guy.
Yeah.
You can tell in front of the camera he's having fun, which to me is very fucking important in this live stream game. Because you're up here not having fun, just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Don't
And
do
I
it.
can tell.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I could tell through the man's face. On Tuesday nights, I'm with the wife trying to get some fucking,
Trim.
happy time going. But I watched the show and I could tell it's often the result. But min max, you could tell they're having fun and important.
Smurfcast coming soon.
It's been a fun experience. I know Tuesday nights is our open mic nights, which is the community show, right? Whoever wants to jump in can jump in, and then Fridays is more supposed to be like interview style.
What's your what's Friday's show, Bobby?
It's going to be a pre-record with Art G. My entire July is like fucked up right now.
Because you're gonna be doing cons, right? You said you had 6 more cons this year?
Yes.
Is RG is this the girl figure, Bobby? The one?
No. The girl figure one we've done once with RG before. YouTube didn't like that one too much.
It
This
didn't?
one, it did not. It restricted advertising and all that stuff. For
What?
It flagged it.
Mhm.
It was interesting actually. But I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean,
Do another one because I want to
it's
see that one.
not yeah, we'll do another one eventually for sure. But then just month of July, like this weekend, I'm flying on Friday to DC, and then the following weekend I'm driving to Virginia. The weekend after that, I'm going to San Diego. So it's just a lot of stuff is happening.
Damn, a lot of traveling.
In August, you're going to be at TuberCon.
Yeah.
TuberCon in August, correct? Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's,
You know, we've met at Legion's Con, but it's going to be fun
Yep.
to just unwind and have a day and not rush around doing
Exactly.
shit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
One more question. You mentioned Fridays are for interviews. Is there anyone you're trying to interview that you have like your target on, or you've been trying to interview that you haven't been able to get? Is there any names out there?
Oh man, so many.
So many?
I did
Okay.
reach out to Kyle Peterson once too. He left. I think he acknowledged my comment, said something back, but then left me on red after that.
Yes.
And
No
I just
good.
figured. I mean, I don't like bugging people either, so it's just like, all right,
Mhm.
well, D Amazing. I still haven't been able to catch him.
But he's been
for-
on open mic at least, right?
He's been on open
Yeah,
mic. He's been on a Friday. He's been on a Friday show a few times too. It's just I want a show dedicated just to him and no one else. He's always a guest when someone else is also a guest, and it's like he's got
Well,
a
do
lot
me-
to say. Go ahead.
Well, do me a favor, because I tried tapping into the magic of Jada Toys. I tried calling them today. Didn't work out.
really?
Please get someone from Jada Toys.
Oh.
We need to find out how they went from making stupid fucking cars to toys.
Well, it's
and
June apparently. I think his name is June. June.
get June on the show and ask him a
I'm
few
trying.
questions.
I requested for a like if someone could make that connection for me because I know Toy Migos guys know him.
Yeah,
they've
I'm
been on
pretty
this-
sure.
And
This is-
I was on Toy Migos once, so
Still.
And get Kyle's wife on the show and make her camera just right here the whole time.
Yeah, right in.
Baloney
right in the-
tits.
I will do my
Right
best.
in the
Them
personality
fucking
vein.
ham hockers, baby. Yeah.
I will definitely do my best. I mean, like I've reached out to people well, not reached out. I spoke to Nostalgia Unboxed.
Okay.
I spoke to him because he's local, so I spoke to him in person. I think I'll eventually get him on whenever I message him again.
Nice.
Just because I know Hatter said he had a great time on the show once, so
Nice.
yeah,
Good
we're looking
stuff.
forward to it. I mean, it won't be in July, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I call you the pillar of the community, and I mean that. You're everywhere. You're giving people memberships. You're starting shows. You invite people on your show. You have an open mic show, and we appreciate you. And the first time I met you, you said you watched the show and you liked the show, and I that was very fucking nice of you to reach out in person. So good
I was
stuff, man.
starstruck at Legion's Con, so
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we weren't ready for any of that.
We were
either.
so it was such a
was-
fun show, man.
Yeah,
and,
that
and
was
you were one of the reasons why. We were like, oh shit,
Mhm.
somebody recognized our fucking two dumb heads.
Exactly. Exactly.
you
All
guys
right.
try to come out to IshCon though next year.
Maybe.
Yeah, listen.
Maybe. See, that's
and Ishkan isn't that
drivable.
far.
That's
It's not that
drivable.
It is
Yeah.
drivable. That's true.
Yeah, Texas is not drivable, but I could drive down the coast, no problem. That's fine.
Ish
All
is
right.
also very persuasive, man. After I have to meet Ish just for a few minutes there
He
that
is.
last day on Sunday, man. It's like
Got to meet
you
him
really
twice.
you want yeah, Mikey got to hang out with him twice. He is very you understand why these people like Bobby ends up going to IshCon because Abby was on him. And then Ish is so charismatic. Like you want to like be involved in whatever Ish is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gang, we're going to wrap it up so we don't step on anybody's toes.
Yep.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out as usual. Replay squad, we can't do it without you. Thank you so fucking much. I have very cool surprises for my next reviews. They're one of a kinds, and one might be a show exclusive down the road. So that's what I have coming this week. But you will not see anything until Saturday because the shit doesn't show up until Friday. So that's all I got. Zakainen, what you got?
Let's see. Decepticast right after this. I'm going to hop on there. And then I'll let Mikey talk about what we're going to do next because Abby's already had him as a guest. Talk about who we've got for Figured Out Thursday.
Who you got?
Yep. So Thursday we've got Chris Scott with Grindhouse Toys and World War Hell.
Nice.
Pretty excited about that. Chris and I have some history, so I'm a big fan of his. I'll try to support anything he does. So we're really excited to have him on. This will be our first actual like interview-ish kind of. This will be the first one we do. So well worth it. He's on the last leg of his Kickstarter. He's funded, but there's lots of cool shit to unlock still. So
that is going to be on Mikey's channel this week. So yeah, get sub to Mikey.
My channel. Then Wednesday night, I'm going to have Tony on while I do the JMK Custom Works live. I'm going to work on another kit, another build, probably something small to get back in the swing of things. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Abby, you got anything else before Gaines takes us home?
No. Nothing else.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Gaines, take us home, baby.
Well, listen, it's 10 o'clock. We have to get out of here. Go get some sun, charge up your perineum, and try to get your dick wet, boys. Take care.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!
I think I can smell shite. Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
You can smell the shit from 5 miles away.
Me? What did I do to you, man?
When you girls are done kissing, I've got some ass kicking for you!
It's painfully obvious to me that you have no idea who you're dealing with here. You see, I am a fancy lad.
You want fear? I'm fear. You want chaos? I'm the chaos. You want the beginning? Yeah. I am the beginning! Be hard with it.
It's like wiping your ass with silk. I love it.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.